evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a privilege to welcome you all to our 12th annual Christmas musical, which is presented by Mellow Circle. Mellow Circle is a non-profit organization that was conceived and born in July 2000, thanks to a small group of like-minded friends who felt the need to reach out to the underprivileged in society. Over the years, we have been bringing to you plays and musicals that have touched many hearts, entertained audiences, created sensations, and generated enough revenues for our dream project, Pratyasha, which is our home of hope for HIV-positive children. Built in 2009, Pratyasha is home to 16 lovely children in the age group of 4 to 16. These children lead an almost normal life and even go to a regular school thanks to good medication and nutritious food which we provide. All of us have been always deeply touched by these lovely children who suffer for no fault of theirs. And soon we were all back to the drawing board to firm up plans for the first floor that could house another 16 lively children. God has been great, and His abundant blessings have helped bring you to us, and it is with your support that all this has been made possible. Before I conclude, let me once again, on behalf of these 16 children at Pratyasha, the participants of this show, and the Mellow Circle members, thank you for your generosity through sponsorships, advertisements, financial support, and participation in our events. May God bless you. Thank you, and please do come back again.
The star in the a word that gladdens your heart, a word that brings back memories of joyful moments in your life, like birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, Christmas. Something made even more special with loved ones around. But not so for a certain Mr. John Dale, a lonely Mr. John Dale. With no family to call his own, the poor bloke probably didn't even get a whiff at Christmas and happiness surrounding him. So ladies and gentlemen, you know what he did? He did the unthinkable, something that you and I wouldn't dream of. He rented a Christmas. And what did this rented Christmas consist of? I will leave that for you to discover as the play goes on. This dramatic musical, the 12th, over the last 12 years, has been finely crafted by N.S. Yamuna. And the music has been brought to life by Augustine Paul. Before we get the play rolling, there's a small little exercise I want you to do. I would like you to turn to your right, look at the person sitting on the right, smile at him or her, and please tell him or her, please switch off your mobile phones. So if you are set, ladies and gentlemen, we are all set to roll. Mellow Circle is proud to present this evening the rented Christmas.
Oh, Briggs, it's Christmas in a few days, and we have nothing to celebrate, do we?
Yes, Martha. Sad, but we'll get by.
Oh, but Briggs, do you think I should bake a Christmas cake for Mr. John?
Well, Martha, don't be disappointed. Mr. Dale hasn't eaten your Christmas cake in all these many years.
Oh, but I wish we could do something to cheer him up.
Yes, we could.
From this to that, in between the five service you have seen. We find anything, any all. We rent you songs in the spring and songs in the fall. Or it could be a form of
Anything you would like. What is it that we can rent you, sir?
Christmas. I would like to rent a Christmas. You say you can rent anything? Surely you can rent a Christmas. It's only the 19th of December. You can rent one out by Christmas Day, I'm sure. Please, don't worry about the expense. I can pay anything.
I'm afraid we will be unable to do that, sir. We rent out things that you can touch and feel.
And we cannot feel Christmas? Very well then. Thank you for your time.
Do you think he was serious?
Miss Weston, do you think he was serious?
Huh?
I said, do you think he was serious about the order?
Oh, yes, the order. The order! Oh, Jimmy, however did I get into this business?
Maybe he was just joking.
Look and look in his eyes. He could not have been joking. Anyway, we have enough to do already.
Oh, I hope you do, lovely Miss Weston, because you have some gifts that you have to give me. My Christmas gift, shall we say?
Mr. Baxter, I know it's past your deadline, but please give me a few more days.
Oh, shall we now? All right. You have a few more days. Let's see. What's a good day now? How about Christmas? Now there you have an excellent day.
That's too soon, Mr. Baxter. I promise we are working very hard to try and pay your...
6 days, Miss Weston. If you do not pay me back in 6 days, this shop is mine. All that you have inside it is mine. My Christmas gift. My lovely gift. Oh, and don't worry, Miss Weston. I will remind you on Christmas Eve, wherever you may be.
Whatever are we going to do, Miss Weston? What if that man carries out his threat?
Oh, Miss Weston, he is an evil man. He did it to poor old Mrs. Granger's summer shop, remember? Oh, Miss Weston, whatever are we going to do? There is no hope.
There is. There is. Christmas is soon upon us. The Lord will not forsake us. Surely He will send an angel to help us.
I'm sorry, I forgot my umbrella.
Miss Weston, do you think we should take this man's order?
He's right. He's the angel we wanted.
Excuse me, sir. We were wondering if you had rented your Christmas already.
Well, it hasn't been too long since I left. Besides, there isn't any other shop that claims to rent anything. Why? Can you rent out my Christmas?
Why not? What kind of Christmas would you like?
Well, it is to begin the afternoon before Christmas and last until Christmas night. There should be one fully decorated Christmas tree.
A fully decorated tree.
Christmas carols, Christmas presents, the works.
Christmas carols, Christmas presents, works. There. Will that be all, sir?
No, we haven't come to the most important items. It must include 5 children.
5 children.
5 children. The eldest 2, a boy and a girl, just home from school for the holidays.
Home for the holidays.
And a wife.
Then you're not married.
No, I'm not married.
A tree fully decorated, Christmas presents, Christmas carols, a wife, and 5 children. Should the younger ones be girls or boys?
2 boys and a girl? Sorry, shall we say 2 girls and a boy? Yeah, that should do it.
This will be rather expensive.
I'll leave you a check. You can send for more funds as you require them. So please, don't worry about the expense.
I suppose you want this Christmas delivered to your home address.
Certainly. Here's my card.
John Dale, you live in that big house on Walnut Street.
Right across from the park.
I walk by your house every morning on the way to the shop.
I know. I've noticed you many times, but I didn't know you weren't here. If you have any further questions about the order, that is, please feel free to call me. I'm at home in the evening, but my servants will answer during the daytime. I should advise you that you may be calling me.
All right. Let me give you a receipt.
Thank you, Miss Weston.
Miss Anne Weston.
Well, pleased to meet you, Miss Weston, and thank you once again. Good day.
One Christmas as ordered. You asked me if he was serious. Look at this check. I'd say he was serious.
Just be deadly serious, all right?
You can say that again.
A tree, yes. Carol's presents, yes. Carol's, perhaps. But a wife and children. And on Christmas. Oh my.
Why didn't he want shoveling? We've got plenty of those on hand.
I guess so, with all that snow on the ground. Well, I like challenges, but I am going to need some help.
You need help.
He's the one who needs help.
What do you need? John Dale could probably buy anything he wanted.
No, he can't buy happiness. And I'll bet that's what he's trying to buy.
He's a lonely man trying to buy happiness.
Well, I don't know who's lonely, Danielle, but I do know that I must fill this order if my shop has to survive. But how on earth are we going to fill this order? Oh, Jimmy, Danielle.
It's like he wants us to stage a play right in the middle of his own home.
That's it. I'll think of it as casting a play in which the only spectator is also the main character. But how do you write a script for a play like that?
You can't! The actors will have to make it up as they go along.
There'll be so much recognition in the play. It will be like a scene out of the Greek classic.
I like that, meeting your wife and children for the first time.
Well, but for now the problems are all ours. Where to get the actors? And on Christmas. Oh, I know. The Actors Guild. But can you imagine what they would charge out of the Actors Guild for Christmas Eve and all day Christmas?
He did say though, forget about the expenses.
Then I'll give them a call. Hello, is this the Actors Guild? Yes, I would like to hire the services of some of your professional actors. Yes? Yes, thank you.
What did they say?
They said we could get anybody we wanted if we pay them enough.
Well, we did say forget. So there.
Well, I will call at his house on Monday morning to see what information I can get. Jimmy, you can take care of the shop, can't you?
Sure.
We'll make this rented Christmas just divine.
She said she'd be here at 9:30 and she's already 5 minutes late.
I wish she wouldn't come. Her rent at Christmas? What can Mr. Dale be thinking of?
He said, cooperate with her.
She'll probably be telling me how to cook. I'm supposed to cooperate with her? Well, there's nothing much we can do about it.
There she is. Yes.
Hello, I'm Miss Weston. I called earlier.
Yes. Come in. Please.
Are you Briggs?
Yes. And this is my wife, Martha.
Hello, Martha. Did Mr. Dale tell you about his plans?
He said we should cooperate with you in every way in this rented Christmas.
Well, I was hoping you could tell me something about Mr. Dale.
I suppose we could.
I need to know the type of Christmas he's used to.
There has been no Christmas in this house since Mr. Dale's parents passed away.
Mr. Dale has preferred it that way.
I see. Have you been with Mr. Dale very long?
We have been with the family for years.
Even back in the old town?
The old town?
Yes, back in Riverton. That's where we are from.
Riverton? What a pretty town. I passed through there 2 years ago.
You did?
Yes, I'm from Fremont myself. Have you ever been there?
We don't go up north.
Did Mr. Dale live in Riverton?
Yes. His father's business brought them here.
Well, I'd like to take some notes. Would you mind if I take off my coat?
Of course. Anything you wish. Forgive me.
Oh, they're so pretty, are they real?
Yes.
Wherever do you get live flowers this time of year?
I grow them in my room.
Your room?
Yes. Flowers are my hobby.
My mother always had a row of potted plants in the kitchen window.
Briggs made me some box planters, so I have quite a garden.
I'd like to see it.
Miss Weston said her mother had potted plants in the kitchen.
Would you like to sit over here, Miss Weston?
I suppose you're wondering what this is all about.
Yes, we are.
I'll let you in on a secret. So am I. Last Saturday, Mr. Dale came into my rent shop and simply said he wanted to rent a Christmas.
Yes, we've heard.
I hardly know how to fill his order.
What does he want?
Well, the part I thought would be the hardest was the easiest. He wanted a wife and 5 children, and I've hired them to the Actors Guild. The decorations should be easy, but it still doesn't seem like much of a Christmas. I thought if I could personalize this Christmas a bit, then maybe we could get some happiness into it.
Mr. Dale hasn't been happy at all since his parents died.
Jimmy was right.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking aloud. Please, tell me more.
Mr. Dale's parents met with an accident some years ago. It was about this time of the year. His father was killed and his mother was rendered an invalid. Mr. Dale gave her every consideration as long as she was with us.
Does he have any other family?
He's an only child.
And there's no one else around, close. Any hobbies?
Just his work.
He is very successful.
Such pleasant memories.
Does Mr. Dale ever go back to Riverton to see the old house?
But that's the sad part, Miss Weston. When the Dales moved there, property became part of the new high school grounds.
Well, do you have a photograph of the old house?
No, but Mr. Dale's father had a photograph taken one spring. I don't know where it is though.
Do you think Mr. Dale would like a photograph, if I could find one?
Do you think you could?
Well, it's definitely worth a try. Who took the picture?
I believe it was Henry Terry. He still has a shop there.
Well, maybe he kept the negative. But I'll phone Riverton tomorrow. Oh, one other thing. I've arranged for the actors to be here on the morning of December 23rd for a rehearsal. I I hope that's all right.
Quite all right?
Maybe Martha can have some cookies. Keep the little ones interested.
I would be happy to. What would you like me to fix for Christmas dinner?
Oh, that's out of my department. You're the cook.
All right. How many will be coming?
6, in addition to the family here, but 3 of them will be teenagers though, so you better prepare for 10.
Anything else?
Decorations. Do you have any?
There are some in the attic. I'm not sure exactly what's there.
Never mind. I can always get them later. May I have my coat?
Of course.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing your class. Maybe after rehearsal.
I hope so.
Why don't you come shopping with me? I have a lot to buy for the children in the play. We're playing Santa.
Well,
I could really use the help.
Go ahead, Martha. Go ahead. I'll get your coat. Miss Weston, come in.
I got it, Briggs.
The photograph?